took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live the younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me, when thunderclouds start pouring down, light a fire they can't put out, covering it into those shining stars. He said you'll venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake this love of yours, I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live the younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. These are the nights that never.
Take your bow. Way to go, rock band. Awesome. Soon they'll be selling maybe records, except they don't do records anymore, right? So they'll be on Spotify, something like that. All right. I guess, are they going to return to their seats, or are they going to play more at the end? Oh, they have another one? Oh, okay. All right. Before we close out here, and I know it's kind of warm out there, just a couple little housekeeping things for you before we go. First of all, I want to say thank you. We had so many volunteers from our staff and PTA that helped decorate everything. We have all the decorations, the chairs, the balloons from our maintenance staff at Garvey. We have our tables you'll see outside for refreshments all decorated. So we are very thankful for everyone that came here and helped make this a very special day for your students. Also, just so you know, if you need restrooms, there's a staff one right here in the corner. And then when we go outside, there'll be the staff lounge. There's 2 restrooms in there for adults. Adults can use that over there. And just so you know that. Now, if you're going to take your students home, parents, just a quick thing. Make sure you let the teacher know. So make sure you check in with the teacher, say I'm taking my student home a little bit early, okay? So just want to make sure we got that there. All right, I think we're about ready. All right, are you ready, 6th graders, to stand? All right, 6th graders, look at me. Before you go, hold on, wait, 6th graders. Hold on, almost. I gotta say this, it's not really, official unless I say it. But 6th graders, by the power vested in me, I don't know if there's any power, but by being principal of Willow Elementary, I want to congratulate you on being the class of 2022 and now middle schoolers. Let's give it up for our amazing students. So parents, parents, wait for a moment, please. We're gonna make sure they're dismissed, and we have some classes here that are gonna make sure, I think they're gone already, but students, you may go. And then when I'll give you a minute, parents, and we'll have you head over to the outside tables for where we'll have some refreshments. You can take pictures and all that fun stuff, okay? Students, graduates, promoters, you may go over there.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Kính chào các cô chú, anh chị, quý đồng hương tại California. Phan là một chuyên viên bất động sản trên 17 năm kinh nghiệm. California hiện tại có khoảng 40 triệu người đang sinh sống, đông nhất trong 50 tiểu bang của Mỹ. thị trường bất động sản tại California luôn tăng vọt một cách nhanh chóng. Cho dù điều kiện của quý vị như thế nào, quý vị cũng có quyền sở hữu cho mình một căn nhà đầu tiên để ở. Quý vị nào muốn bán nhà nhanh, giá cao, tiết kiệm thời gian và tiền bạc, hoặc mua nhà lần đầu với phân lời thấp nhất, hãy liên lạc trực tiếp cho chúng tôi để được tư vấn miễn phí. Nếu quý vị có bất cứ câu hỏi nào liên quan đến mua bán nhà cửa, đất đai, cơ sở thương mại hay công nghiệp, hãy gọi ngay hôm nay tại số phone 626 899 5679. Mọi thắc mắc của quý vị sẽ được giải đáp ngay. Kính chúc quý vị luôn khỏe mạnh, may mắn và thành công. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.
Real quick, young man, Jude's mom.
Hello, hello.
Teachers, we have our students visiting, and especially our sixth graders up here. Welcome to our 2022 promotion. This is an exciting time. What an amazing time that we can celebrate. I know all of you as family members are incredibly excited that, well, we made it through these last 2 years, and now we are here in person to celebrate. And this amazing class of 2022, how resilient they've been to push through the hardest time that any of us have faced in our lifetimes, that they have made it to this point, and we are excited to be there and be here with them to celebrate. So we are thankful that all of you are here, and we are going to have a wonderful time today. So I'm Mr. Malgin, the principal, in case you don't know who I am. This is my 4th year here at Willard, and what's been an incredible joy is that I have seen these students for the last 4 years grow up from kind of little, and now they're like little adults, aren't they? I know it's a little scary, that's okay. I have 3 grown kids. You're gonna make it, you'll survive, and I think they'll survive too. And they're gonna grow up because they have incredible family members, parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins that support them. So we are just glad to be here, and we are gonna celebrate today. All right, so to kick things off for us today, each of the teachers have chosen some speakers from their class to share something to their own friends and peers to the class of 2022. So our first speaker we want to welcome up is Deja Bobadilla. Deja, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Malgin, teachers, staff, students and parents. My name is Deja Babadia. I started coming to Lilith in kindergarten, and I am extremely grateful for all of my teachers and what they have taught me throughout the last 7 years. Throughout the years, I've had some of the best memories with my friends and teachers. Mission G class very much to help out and getting to spend some time with my little one. Furthermore, I have learned several curriculums, but most importantly, I have learned more about myself and how to be a responsible and respectful to my peers and teachers. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank all of my teachers, Mr. M, Ms. Rangini, Mr. M, Mr. Bowers, Mr. Sakamoto, and Ms. Hook. You each have played an important role in my education and self-growth.
Okay, but we have, from Mr. Neto's class, Isaac Mock. Where are you, Isaac? Come on up. Let's hear your speech. He's on that side. All right, that was the wrong one. All right, welcome, Isaac. Come on up.
Remember having a great time at the Halloween trunk or treat. Clifford visiting our classroom and going on a field trip to the beach. As a 5th grader, we were distance learning, but I always look forward to Mr. Melgen's morning announcement on Instagram. Too bad my parents did not let me buy some of the commercial products like megaphone mask, chicken nugget list, and the scooter platter to eat on the go. For 6th grade, I am so happy to be back at school and helping my fellow Wildcats sanitize their hands in the morning and after lunch. It is also great to be able to celebrate 6th grade promotion with everyone here today. Thank you to my parents, teachers, staff, Mr. Malcolm, and fellow Wildcats for all your best support in my education. Happy graduation class of 2022!
Very inspirational. Thank you, Isaac Mock. I love that. All right, our next student speaker. Don't we have some amazing students, by the way? Isn't it great? Our next student speaker is Sofia Portillo. Come on up, Sofia.
Good morning, staff, Mr. Melvin, and parents. My name is Sofia Portillo, and I'm from Mr. Sakamoto's class. I'm going to share some of my fondest memories at Lilith. I remember in kindergarten, I wanted to be one of the big kids, and every time I saw the 6th graders as very tall compared to us now. 2nd through 4th grade were a blur for me, and it went by so fast. So I remember when I was 4th grade, we were doing a raffle with our tickets. When 5th grade came by, I gave up halfway through and decided to pay attention.
Thank you, Sophia. And then our last student speaker, last but not least, Jalen Ung. Come on up, Jalen. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty confident. There's just a few of our students, and I'm feeling confident about our future. If our future is in their hands, I'm feeling really good right now. Hopefully you do too. All right. We're going to move on. We're going to do some awards. We have some special awards. We have different categories. And I'm going to welcome up our ASB president, Jacob Kirate, who has led us in a lot of different activities. Do we have some great activities, students, with ASB this year? Do we have some fun stuff today this year? Yeah, pretty good. All right, Jacob, are you ready to lead us?
Before I start this, I want to thank some people, Ms. Law, Ms. Blanca, Mr. Paul, Mr. Mate, parents, Victor, Alright, get started. So our leader and me have the number 7. We have from Mr. Neto's class, we have Anthony Marquez. our next leader, we have Jordan Hope. Angela Dang.
This quo, come on to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Miss Quo. I'm here to present honor roll. I'll start with trimester 3. So for my class, I have Bong Bong. Next, Jalen Anson Tong. Natalie Guan. From Mr. Sakamoto's class, we have Kathy Chen. And Kevin Chu.
Let's welcome up now our next amazing 6th grade teacher who's going to do the Presidential Education Awards, Mr. Sakamoto!
Thank you. Good morning. I am Mr. Sakamoto, and I'm going to present the Presidential Awards. First, I want to give a description for the President's Award for Educational Excellence. This award recognizes the highest level of academic achievement this year. Both of these recipients had all 4s and only 1 3 on all of their 6th grade report cards. It is a great honor to recognize Deli Liu from room 18 and Kevin Chu from room 13. Please give them a big round of applause. The President's Award for Educational Achievement recognizes students that show outstanding educational growth, improvement, and commitment in all subject areas. It is a great honor to recognize Tiffany Tu from room 18 and Natalie Guan from room 13. Please give these 2 young ladies a big round of applause. Thank you.
All right, another round of applause for those students who received our Presidential Educational Award. All right, I'm going to have our students rise. We're going to prepare for our promotion certificate. So students,
Michael Poblador. Sofia Portillo. Fabian Ramirez. Thank you.
When you have successes, that's awesome. You maybe get some grade, maybe you make honor roll, maybe you make a team sport or a band, whatever it is, that's great. But just remember, when you have a success, you're not done. Use that as a building block as you move on to the next thing. What are you going to do next to continue to be the best version of yourself? And then when you guys have failures, and I hate to tell you, you're going to have failures. Things are not going to go your way. You're going to be disappointed. You got to use that as a teaching moment. For some of you, I know some of you have gotten in trouble. How many of you gotten in trouble at school before in Willard? Yeah. And some of you don't have to raise your hands. You had to talk to maybe Miss Law or I about something, right? And it wasn't just about a consequence. Maybe you had to be benched because you went up the slide in kindergarten. You had to, sit on the bench. Maybe you had a consequence. But you might remember some of us, we told you, what are you going to learn from this? What are you going to do differently? So when you have things that disappoint you, when you have failures along the way, use that as a life lesson to see what you can do differently, what you can change, what you can learn from your mistake, because we all make mistakes. If I asked your parents and family members to raise their hand if they made mistakes, we'd all have our hands up, because we've all done that. But what are you going to do with those times where things don't go well? What are you going to learn from that, students, sixth graders? And I want you to learn that you can move on and not be stuck in anything. You can move forward. No failure is so big that you're stuck. So just a couple things that I always share with my sixth graders as they promote. Just a couple tips. First one, and you've heard me say this to some of you before, surround yourself with the best circle of friends that are going to encourage you in who you are and encourage you, wow, see, it's powerful, and encourage you to make sure you put your education first. If you have friends that encourage you to do your best in school, those are the kind of friends you want, so that you're on the path to success. Okay, so that's the first thing too. And the second one is just to make sure you always learn to put your education and what you're learning, whether it's in class, language arts, drama, music, maybe you're in band, you're in sports, put those things first so you can be successful. Because I know if I asked every teacher here that's had you, and we have teachers that had you since TK to kindergarten to whatever, if you put your education first, you're going to be successful. And we know each and one of you here, when I see you in 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 6 years, I want to hear those success stories. So make sure you do that because we are proud of you, students. All right, so I'm going to pause here. So I think we have Mr. Silverio. Are you ready for our closing song? Is that right? All right, so Mr. Silverio's rock band, where are you guys at? Are you going to take the stage? We're going to play one closing song before we wrap up and we don't melt too much out here in the sun. Where are you guys at? Are they coming? You can go.